Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Steve. So, who has more pressure going into the NBA Finals? Stephen Curry or Kevin Durant? Now, most people would instantly say Kevin Durant because he changed teams. You know, all the pressure's on him. It's either you win or everyone considers you a bum. However, I tend to disagree with that. Personally, I believe Stephen Curry has more pressure than LeBron James does. And here's why. Stephen Curry, in 2015, for some reason, most people think he played terrible. He really didn't play that bad in 2015. I mean, he averaged 26 points per game, and on a bull crap thing, Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP when it should have been Stephen Curry. I mean, let's be real for a second. Stephen Curry should have won that Finals MVP in 2015, without question. Okay, 26 points per game. He's definitely the most valuable player on that team. Okay, 2016 comes. They're up 3-1. He's the first unanimous MVP. He had his 73-9 record. Okay, and he allowed LeBron James to rip his heart out of his chest. I was watching Stephen A. Smith yesterday, and Stephen A. Smith said LeBron did not rip Stephen Curry's heart out of his chest because he was injured, so that's why he played back. No. Remember him screaming, "I'm back" against Portland, and then him going off in the finals the first few games? Okay, listen, LeBron absolutely tore his heart out of his chest, and that's without question. LeBron absolutely tore his heart out of his chest. Here's why. When Stephen Curry tried to dunk the ball, it was a dead ball. It was a timeout, it was a dead ball, right? Stephen Curry tries to dunk it. LeBron blocks him. Okay? LeBron blocked him probably like 6 or 7 times. 6 or 7 times. And one of them, he looked back, and that was scary. Okay? And he took Stephen Curry's heart out of his chest. And if that's not enough proof, what about when Stephen Curry threw his mouth guard at a fan? When do we ever see Stephen Curry do that? There's a reason why he did that. He got taken out of his game, all because of LeBron James. It's that simple. Now, this year, Stephen Curry has to prove to the league that he deserves to be mentioned. And it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't it's just too good. He needs to prove to the NBA and the rest of the fans that, look, I'm still one of the most dominant players, because no one really talks about him anymore. No one even brings up his name anymore. Like, for example, we all know Kevin Durant is going to show up in the finals. We all know he's going to play well. But most people aren't sure if Stephen Curry is going to play well. That's the difference. That's why there's more pressure on Stephen Curry than there is on Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry, by taking in Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry really took a hit on his career. Okay? Because he could have had one of the all-time great careers. For example, he probably would have won MVP this year if Kevin Durant weren't on the Golden State Warriors. Because if KD stayed in OKC, no triple-double for Russell Westbrook. Okay? Stephen Curry and the Warriors would still have like nearly 70 wins like they did this year. And Stephen Curry would average like 30 again. Okay? I mean, come on. Yeah, if it weren't for Kevin Durant, he would probably be MVP 3 years in a row. So he took a big hit on his career, and now the pressure's on him to perform, because everyone knows, we all know Kevin Durant is going to show up. That's not even a question. Okay, that's not even a question. Oh, is KD going to show up? Of course he's going to show up. The question is if Stephen Curry, for the 3rd straight year, supposedly, I think 2015 he played pretty well, but supposedly, if Stephen Curry for the 3rd straight year will underperform in the NBA Finals, that's the pressure. Now, I know Kevin Durant has pressure in the sense of, thank you for riding by my uncle's apartment in your nasty dirt bike in Brooklyn, New York. Anyway, look, Stephen Curry, the question is will he underperform for the 3rd straight year? Because think about it. Kevin Durant, yeah, he has pressure to win an NBA championship. There's pressure there. But there's more pressure on Stephen Curry because he accepted KD. But it's not only that. It's the fact that he has no finals MVPs. People think he underperformed in both finals, which I agree with the 2016 finals, but 2015 I kind of disagree to some extent. But he definitely deserved finals MVP. That was ridiculous. Anyway, the point of this video is that there's more pressure on Stephen Curry than there is on Kevin Durant going into this 2017 NBA Finals. Okay? Because if he underperforms again, people are going to start to question if he was ever even that good. You know, and then I'm going to have to defend him, and people are going to say, Steve, I thought you said he was overrated. Because at one point in time he was, but now he's actually underrated. People don't even talk about him anymore. It's ridiculous. Dude is the third best player on the planet. Let's be real for a second. Anyway, and that's coming from a LeBron fan and a Carmelo Anthony fan. Anyway, so there's more pressure on Stephen Curry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I got a busy day ahead of me. I'm out. Peace.